There's a lot of obstacles on Everest. The biggest one is the altitude. Some people can do it, some people can't. I've seen guys that I would never have thought in a million years would get to the top in front of people who I thought were more fit. So Everest is selective of who it lets up there.
Everest is an awesome force of nature. Its name alone means power and strength. And there's no easy way to climb Everest. Every year, a number of climbers, 6, 8, 10, 12 climbers die on Everest. The longer you're in the danger zone, whether it's avalanche exposure, crevasse fall exposure, rock fall, exposure to altitude and altitude illness, the higher your chances are of an accident.
The death zone refers to altitudes over 26,000 feet or 8,000 meters, where the oxygen level is so low, only 1/3 of sea level, that humans can't adjust and they die. Trying to operate in the death zone is a huge struggle. Every breath is a struggle. The mind becomes clouded, you can't think straight.
In the death zone, you're burning 10 to 15,000 calories a day just surviving, and your body starts to consume itself to survive. Sometimes people start to stumble, they lose their motor skills, they become very disoriented. That's a bad sign. At that point, people should probably go down. They probably have acute mountain sickness.
In terms of the altitude illness, there's two organs that are mainly affected, the brain and the lung. The brain is the most sensitive to low oxygen. And on the walk into base camp, a lot of climbers will get mountain sickness. It feels like a hangover, and it's not that bad, but it can progress sometimes to actual brain edema, which is swelling of the brain inside the skull. And since the skull doesn't expand, the pressure goes very high. And when that happens, the person becomes a basket case, collapses, dies. The whole process can take 2 or 3 days.
Everest does attract a very strange kind of person willing to put their life at risk for something like that.
Getting the top is not the goal. Getting back down safely is the goal. They get summit fever and they spend every last bit of energy to get to the top and don't save enough for the way down.
A lot of people are so greedy for the summit that they're still up there right now. And there will be more people every year for as long as Everest is there. And that really shows how powerful Everest is and the draw that it has, that people are willing to die for it.